Professional Development Presentation. Why one should join a professional organization like ISTE. To be a learner. Educators must continue learning to better understand and cater to individual students' needs, especially in the century of changing trend in technology. With the support of joining a professional organization like ISTE, educators can learn from the evidence and science-based information that provides practical guidance through virtual coaching. Moreover, teachers can increase skills in classroom instructions with technology with the various data in many specific subject matters to fill in educators' information gap, expand their knowledge, and ensure they are up to date with technology and the changing trend. To be a collaborator. Teachers who belong in the professional organization can collaborate with other professional educators to expand their knowledge and perspectives in education with technology. Professional organizations like ISTE plan conferences, meetup events, and other platforms like blog for educators to share and collaborate on their insight. Besides, these inspiring opportunities connect educators, leaders, and experts who are energized by the impact of educational technology. Hence, educators can build skills in educational technology, share creation through collaboration, and expand abilities to accelerate innovation and become the leader in educational technology at school. Be part of the educational and professional community. As educators, we face many difficulties regularly, especially regarding educational technology. As a result, problems can be complicated to solve. However, educators get help to solve challenging problems and support technical issues when they are part of the professional community and interact in platforms where many inspiring and experienced professional educators can offer support. Furthermore, become a member and be part of the community can inspire educators to be educational technology facilitators with valuable resources. Hence, the community has motivated all professional educators and leaders to improve educational technology and benefit students' learning. Join the professional network for career and personal growth. Professional organizations like ISTE offers opportunities to connect and meet with other professional educators, networking for advancing career and personal growth. ISTE has a job board explicitly for the job opening and provides samples job application resources for educators to be better candidates and prepared for advancing their careers and reaching their goals. Moreover, teachers can develop personal growth through the network or meeting inspiring professional educators and leaders. Resource number one. 3 questions to ask before choosing a new ed tech tool by Nicole Kruger. In the 21st century, teachers must catch up with the technology for classroom instructions and cater to students' individual needs. Hence, this article provides information on selecting effective educational technology for educators to cater to students' needs, and the guidelines teachers should develop when choosing the right products. As Kruger said, with many commercial technology products labeled as educational, it is imperative to investigate further as teachers are responsible for ensuring the technology products or programs are practical for the students to use in advance of their learning. Moreover, develop the right mindset and detailed guidelines that help choose the products that can fulfill students' learning advancements. What can a teacher expect to learn from the article? Teachers should expect to learn professional and trustworthy tools that can help educators identify the quality and reliability of educational technology products before implementing one in class. The tool is called EdSearch Product Index, which can provide information to follow technology seekers to easily search and compare hundreds of EdTech products listings, with the rating of each product's usability and accessibility for teachers to evaluate their needs in the classroom. The guidelines that teachers should follow to fulfill students' learning advancements have been mentioned in this article is for educators to learn. When choosing a new educational technology products, teachers should understand that it is not about catching the trend and how many products students have used in the classroom. Instead, teachers should find the technology that can apply to the well-developed learning goals that leads to establishing teaching and learning needs. Furthermore, teaching and learning philosophy directs the approach of teachers' pedagogy. Finally, the classroom context with the detailed information of the classroom to consider. For example, the numbers of the students with special needs, subjects, grades, and the learning environment. How does how does this resource help me to serve my students? EdSearch Product Index helps teachers, including myself, find the educational technology that can cater to students' needs in the classroom. Thus, students get to learn the core concept of using technology and help on understanding the contents. Instead of putting time on stressful tutorials on which button to click on when the educational technology is not adequately chosen or instructed. Moreover, familiarizing with sufficient computer skills through digital classrooms will infuse students to be self-confident and empowering them in life. The guideline that require teachers to self-reflect on teaching and learning goals is provided by Kruger, has helped educators carefully identify the aims of instructions with educational technology for their students. Teachers recognize the weakness and the strength for the instruction for the particular classroom through developing the goal. Hence, students can get more assistance from educational technology and receive a better learning methods to improve educational quality. Moreover, teachers have reflections on the context of the classroom and organize more meaningful activities to with the integrations of educational technology that has high usability and accessibility for students to thrive for advancements. Hence, to better students' understanding of the concept of using technology and build collaborative skills, high order thinking, and more importantly, develop high proficiency in digital skills and used to changing trend for their post-school life. What students population do I see benefiting the most? I can see that all students from K to 12 in the general classroom can benefit the most from this article information. Students in the general classroom can use the appropriate educational technology for better learning quality. For example, all students had to stay home for online schooling when the school was closed due to COVID-19. Teachers used programs to connect the tablet and Cintiq pen to write like the ordinary whiteboard for students to see clearly on the screen. Resource number 2. All educators should be prepared to incorporate assistive tech by Christopher Bugaj. This article has given insight into teachers using alternative or augmentative communication devices, known as AAC, to help students with special needs to learn to use a language. It helps to lead a positive impact on students with special needs. Furthermore, Bugaj mentioned a few critical points on how educators should help students with special needs thrive with the assistance of educational technology. Its positive consequences can lead to an inclusive learning environment and benefit students without special needs in the classroom. What can teachers expect to learn from it? When using educational technology as assistance for students with special needs, it is imperative to not rely on the technology itself to bring students with special needs back on track like those without disability. Thus, teachers should develop a growth mindset on helping students with educational technology. as we continue the march towards inclusive practices. The day is coming when teachers will be responsible for responsible for designing educational experiences for a student who uses an augmentative augmentative communication device. Bugai has pointed out a list of essential elements that teachers should consider for their students who have special needs and need to use AAC devices. Believe student can succeed. It is difficult for students with special needs to learn content and sometimes frustrating for teachers. However, students should rely on teachers who believe they will succeed to encourage them to thrive with the right tools. Students with special needs usually take longer to understand new content than students without disabilities. However, that does not mean students with special needs will not learn forever. For some students, there may be a day when they no longer need the device, but if they do need it forever, the sooner they have it and the more they use it, the better chance for learning the language. Therefore, it is imperative to acknowledge when a student with special needs should start using educational technology. Educators should take the approach of using AAC devices and implement them in class as much as possible. Also, it is beneficial for students without special needs in the classroom to use AAC devices because it allows them to learn these words or in English in an organized and visual ways. Thus, the more people, including other students, who provide modeling by using the student's communication system, the better. Finally, teachers should plan carefully using the AAC device with students to ensure a higher quality of instructions to better cater to students and develop their skills that are significant in their life. How does this resource help me to serve my students? This resource helps teachers, including myself, maximize the power of AAC devices using a growth mindset in special needs education. It is imperative to be optimistic and patient in encouraging students with special needs to learn as they can feel our motivation, which can cause a positive impact to support students and help them to thrive. Therefore, teachers should expand their understanding of the AAC device with the appropriate perspectives on students. Bugai encourages teachers to work on AAC devices closely with students with special needs to foster students to use the device for better adoption in learning with this technology. Moreover, it helps develop social skills in students with special needs and creates positive peer relationships, significant for learning. Educators should consider students in the classroom with or without special needs to use AAC devices as it provides sensory stimulations for visual learners. Furthermore, this device allows students to learn English grammar and read through structured instruction. As students have experiences with their classmates with special needs on using the AAC devices, they can see the perspective of the students with special needs, develop positive peer relationships, and lead to a supportive learning environment. Teachers can organize group activities using AAC devices to improve student collaboration skills. Moreover, this helps to a more excellent opportunity for meaningful social contact, may improve social involvement and enhance academic outcomes for pupils with special needs educated in mainstream schools, and fulfill the aims of the inclusive learning environment. What student population do I see benefiting the most? Students with special needs in K-12 benefit the most from this assistive technology, as the AAC device helps students learn the language at their pace It also accelerates students' social interactions with peers, builds confidence, and encourages encouraging a trusting learning environment for students with special needs to thrive on the academic path while enjoying learning. Resource number 3, What Every Teacher Should Know About Copyright Law by Juri Thengel. Thengel summarized one of the lectures from ISTE back in 2019 spoken by Carrie Gallagher on the law and ethics on copyrights. Teaching students to use others' work with ethics and morals is imperative for responsible citizens. Moreover, with the developed information on the internet and the help of technology, it is crucial to teach students more than plagiarism and citations for their work. What can a teacher expect to learn from it? Teachers expect to learn that copyright is the law and is more than an ethical issues regarding copyright. As copyright is the creator's right to determine how their work is being used by others. Teachers should follow the creator's copyright when using resources from others for instructions or even for homework printouts. Moreover, educators can learn the 4 rules of copyright and use a 4-factor test to determine the distributions of resources. The copyright is the law and is more than an ethical issues regarding copyrights, as copyright is the creator's right to determine how their work is being used by others. 4 questions on copyright to ask before teachers decide to use the specific resources from others. Who can use, how it can be distributed, and in what form, when and how work can be displayed, what part of the work can use, and can it be recreated? Can it be recreated? The use of a 4-factor test. Purpose and characters of the use. Amount and substantiality of portion taken. Nature of the work. Effects on the potential market. Finally, teachers should understand there is no exceptions for educators to ignore the copyrights of others just because we are in the education field and needs many resources for instruction. With the excellent practice of following the demands of the owners of resources to respect their copyright, teachers display the model of digital citizenship to students and share ideas and resources with others appropriately. Oppositely, teachers can understand the rights of their original resources and creations before sharing them with others. How does this resource help me to serve my students? Students can learn the importance of copyrights and how to be a responsible digital citizen and respect one's creation by obeying the copyright law through teachers' demonstration. Nowadays, anyone can easily find any resources created by others with technology, and students go on the internet for research in most of their study time. Therefore, it is imperative to teach students how to follow the copyrights of others' work carefully, understand the consequences, and better prepare for their post-school life in the community. Moreover, as everyone who creates work reserves the right to how others use their creation, students should learn to determine their creation's copyright and protect their work. Copyright learning can promote an authentic learning experience as students learn with tasks connected to real-world occupations. Furthermore, it makes the classroom environments more engaging, where meaningful tasks might generate motivation. What student population do I see benefiting the most? All students from 5th to 12th grade should benefit the most from this instruction, as these are the age groups required to start working on research and do collaborative projects at school. Hence, it is imperative to educate students on copyright, use of creations from others, respect of creations, and practice being a responsible digital citizen at a young age. It's the EdTech Conference, resource number one. What Students Really Think About Education by Richard Collada. Teachers should understand students' perspective in education for creating a learning environment that helps students engage and enjoy receiving knowledge in the classroom and potentially expand their skills to prepare for post-school life. Hence, this video has interviewed four students in different school grades and states to get their insight into education and helps teachers alternate instructions to better cater to students. Students want teachers to understand their personal preferences and help them chase their dreams. Moreover, it means making education fun, more hands-on projects, and knowing teachers care for them. On the other hand, they want to stop education that requires students to sit still and work on mostly reading and writing assignments. Furthermore, stop bullying at school and making the learning environment more welcoming. It is interesting to learn what students think about classes and instruction, as I see and work with them almost every day. Besides, it is helpful for me as a teacher to know how to approach the students to create positive peer relationships, understand their wants and needs, and help achieve their long-term goals, not only grades. Resource number two, Simple, Fun, and Affordable Ways to Shape Digital Age Learners by Dr. Jennifer Parker. The introductions of the 21 Things Project was presented by its co-creator, Dr. Jennifer Parker. It is a platform where free resources are provided for administrators, teachers, and students with a free digital curriculum in ISTE standards for teachers to use on students to learn at their own pace and fulfill their individual needs. Apart from being affordable, it offers the training of 21st century skills for all who use these projects. Hence, it can lead to the development of abilities in students. Students can become empowered learner, creative communicator, responsible digital citizen, and problem solver. Being a teacher always needs resources, and the 21 Things Project sounds interesting and helpful. Therefore, understanding what this tool can do for my students and instruction preparation has led me to watch this video. I hope to be more effective as a teacher who can integrate educational technology with students and assist them in adopting the 21st century world through my reliable resources. Resource number three, Building a Personal Learning Family by Sarah Thomas. Educators are the learner for a lifetime to keep improving and updating knowledge for instructions to students. Therefore, educators must build a network and be part of the community where they learn, share, and grow together for their students and careers. The presentation was hosted by Sarah Thomas, who believes that networking is an empowering tool to build skills and learn from each other. She advised using social media for educators to connect, leading to technology collaboration and professional learning networks. Moreover, by building the foundations of learning through networking, educators can support each other and help to solve problems. Before watching this video, I always thought it must take a tremendous amount of skills and time to build a personal learning network with other educators, which motivated my curiosity to learn more about it. Furthermore, I wanted to hear the examples of the power of networking and understand how to achieve these powerful connections with other educators. Finally, being an educator is not only providing instruction to students. We need many preparations and always be up to date with the community to offer higher quality and meaningful content to students that help them connect with society. Therefore, teachers must find platforms to keep learning from each other and be inspired to innovate educational technology classrooms. Here are my references. Thank you for watching.